Let's sew these lace trim placemats for my wedding. I traced a plate onto some tissue paper and cut it out to make a pattern. I chose lace for my top fabric and solid white for my bottom. You'll need one piece of each. I measured and cut a piece of ruffled lace trim and left just a small amount of extra length so that I can sew the two ends together. I top stitched at the start and the end. Here I'm clipping the lace to the bottom layer of fabric. I make sure to have the lace pointing inward. I made a little mistake here and should have had the good side of the lace facing up, but lace is really forgiving, so it's not super noticeable. When I got toward the end, I was noticing that the lace was maybe a little bit too small, but like I said, lace is really forgiving, and honestly, as long as the placemats are giving that lacy, ruffly look to the plates, I don't really care. Next, I attached the lace layer. I just used the same clips that I was using to attach the lace layer. The clips just helped hold the layers together. It would have been really difficult to clip on all three layers at once. I thought I ran out of clips here, so I just used a pin, but you want to leave an opening anyway. I actually like to put two clips where I need to stop sewing, which is that yellow and purple clip, but now I'm just sewing all around. I use a 1/4 seam allowance. And as you go, you just want to kind of make sure that everything underneath is laying flat. Sometimes lace can get a little folded up inside. If you can catch it before you sew over it, that's great. Sometimes you don't, and it's not the end of the world, but it definitely is something that you want to avoid. You also want to make sure that you backstitch at the start and end, and then of course leaving that gap open. Now for the best part of any project, being able to pull the right side out and reveal what you've made. You can totally trim up your seam allowance to make everything look a little bit neater. I think I will definitely do that, but I was just too excited and I wanted to see the final product. I'm just pinning that opening closed because I will go in and top stitch, but these are essentially what the placemats look like, and these are what they look like with actual plates.